Welcome back to my YouTube. Welcome back to my YouTube. Welcome back to my YouTube. Welcome back. Welcome back. Hey y'all, I don't know what my intro gonna be, man. But today's video, y'all wanna know what we talking about? Today's video is talking about how I made my first 10,000. How did E make his first $10,000? They probably wondering. And I'm gonna tell y'all today, man. Look, $10,000 ain't a lot. Making it ain't hard. Let's put it like that. You wanna be a boss or listen to a boss? Ask yourself that question. You know, when I was a jit, I always had that hustler mentality. So I used to cut grass. I used to do little IN jobs for my mom. And one good one that I used to love doing is I used to sell candy at my school. Chips, candy, 9-laters, honey buns. What y'all know about that? But yeah, like I was saying, I used to sell candy, chips, whatever, man, in my locker at school. That was my first little gig growing up. And I was making, man, I was probably coming in with $60 a day off just selling chips, candy, and stuff. I was making so much money that it got shut down. And guess what? When my locker used to get shut down, my girl had another locker. I used to slap that in her locker. Or my nigga had another little locker. I used to put, you feel me? So if you taking one locker, I still got a whole locker that got honey buns and 9-laters in. You only took the chips. You feel me? I still got a whole custos that need, you feel me? So that was my second little gig. And they closed that down. But this is when I was in high school. So yeah, after that, I worked at Teamworks. And Teamworks was a job where you get placed in different areas of Indianapolis to make them look better. That's the basic thing that I did. So I go to different colleges, help out with the ponds, clean up the ponds, lay down gravel, insert new flowers. Yeah, you got your hands dirty with this job, but I loved it. Now, not only are you connecting with a lot of people, but yeah, with Teamworks, I learned a lot from that job. It really just helped me understand how to get my hands dirty, but also connect with different people around the city. After that job, I worked at Taco Bell. You feel me? Start working at Taco Bell, start making cheese. But you know, your first couple years at working at these jobs, especially you in high school, you're not trying to save no money. You're really trying to shit on everybody that said you couldn't do it. That's your mindset. That's what you're trying to do. You buying these shoes every time they drop. You got a little cheese in your pocket. You going out with your shorty. You feel me? You going out with your guys. That's what high schoolers are doing. Especially now, these high schoolers, they popping out in 11s. They popping out in big body. You feel me? So in high school, you don't care about saving. And as much as I did all of the, you feel me, the lollygagging and not saving a lot of my money in my first couple years at Taco Bell, I started to save. And I always knew how to make my money roll over. So that was never an issue, but I started understanding how much I made. Because I never got tax returns. I never got a tax return check at all. But I started understanding, okay, let me see my statements. So I was looking at my statements and I'm like, bro, I made 8 racks. Second year, I made 10 racks. And after that, something in my brain clicked. It was like, man, you need to be saving. And if you're not saving majority, you need to be saving at least 70-80% of your bread. Quit spending it. Because I always had that mentality, I don't want my mama to work. So if I got my own money, she ain't got to spend none of her money. So I started doing that. Boom. Start saving. Start stacking my bread. If I make 500, I'm putting up 350. Feel me? Play with 150. I kept doing that. My mama, she told me one time, hey, stack it up and act broke. Stack it up and act broke. My granddaddy taught me that. You feel me? Stack it up and act broke. So I started doing that. And I worked during COVID. So a lot of people really weren't getting no chicken during COVID. I was getting chicken through COVID. So that's how I started. I was right here with everybody. Then after COVID, I cut off everybody. Because, y'all just want to lollygag. Y'all wasting time. I don't want to be at this job. Y'all lollygagging. So what I did was, I started separating myself from a lot of people. You feel what I'm saying? And I started off right here and started bypassing a lot of people. And it's just because, bro, I got somewhere to go. I'm not trying to be listening to no boss. I'm trying to become a boss. You feel what I'm saying? And once I started saving a lot of my bread, I was like, dang, what else can I do? So when I started getting that moment in my life, because once you start working at a job for so long, it becomes stationary. And then I started working at Taco Bell at $8 an hour, thinking that was a lot. A lot of y'all are at these jobs that's only paying $14 an hour, and y'all are 30. That might be in your teens still. That's okay. But if you're past 20-somethings, like 25, you need to figure out what you're doing and why are you doing it that way. So at 17, 18, 19, that's all my mindset was. How to figure out how to make more. So, a few years I was working at Taco Bell, and then my mindset changed. It was like, bro, what else can I do? So I used my Taco Bell money and invest in headphones. And that was the best thing I ever did. You know why? Because I was making $70 a day. A lot of people need to break down their money. How much are y'all making a day? I noticed I was only making like $70 a day. So you know what I did was, I invested in the headphones. When I invested in the headphones, I went from $70 a day to like $300, $350 a day. And everything changed. Because I'm like, bro, I'm done trading time for money. Once you start understanding the only thing that you have for real is time, and you try to hold on to that, or especially do something else than working 8 hours for $70. So, you feel me? I started selling the headphones, boom, bam. And when I started doing that, I started working at Taco Bell. I probably did it for a couple more years for real, but I didn't like it no more because, for one, your mindset change. It's like you become stationary, and when you a boss, you don't want to be feeling low. You feel me? If you're an energy-based person, you understand that you can't just be, down here when you meant to be up here. So once I started doing that, my money started going crazy. You feel me? But the only fault in me with that is you make so much money. Now you don't know how much you're really making. The good thing about jobs is you know how much you're making every 2 weeks. You know how much you're making a day, and you basically can save it. A lot of y'all are making the money, but with the headphones, I didn't know how much I was making. So I was blowing a lot of that money. I was blowing it, but I was saving some too. But you don't have no background on how much you were making. That's the only fault of being an entrepreneur, especially about what I was doing. So after that, I'm thinking like, okay, you already got this investment going, and yes, you done made your faults, you done made your wrongs. Now you have an understanding of money. You're saving this money now. So after I started saving it, I'm starting to put up most of my money from that and that. Then I'm thinking like, okay, what else? So then after that, I got my first apartment. When I got my first apartment, I feel like the only thing jobs do is take up time. So when you don't have that time, when you're making all of this money in a couple hours, you're not working 8 to 10 hours no more. You're bored. And for a couple months, I was bored. So I'm thinking like, okay, what else I'm gonna do? What are you gonna do now? So, therefore, I was like, I'm gonna do Instacart. Do I need it? No, but I'm bored. So I already had my investment going. My investment was still going good. But you're bored now. So then after that, I'm like, all right, what you gonna do now? And then I start working at Walmart. If you know about Walmart, you know about Walmart. You know how I get down. I'm not even gonna go through all that. But I tapped into my Even app, or for y'all now, it's called One. Walmart. So I started rocking out at Walmart, and my mindset now is just to save. I just want to make money and save. You feel me? I'm not here for a long time. I'm just trying to save some bread so I don't have to touch this other money over here. So when I started working there, I started noticing, I'm like, bro, I'm doing the same thing. I'm trading time for money. And I went to $14 an hour. So I'm not even making a big jump. So I'm working a whole hour to make $14. So I was like, bro, I don't got time to waste. At this time now, I'm 2 weeks into college, man. I'm like, bro, I can't do this. So after I start, saving enough money, in my mind, I'm like, make enough, invest, leave. So I did that. I worked at a few more locations. Make enough, stack, leave. You feel what I'm saying? And I kept doing that. So once I started doing that, all that money over here from my investment just started going crazy. And the money that I'm making at these endless jobs, like Instacart, the Walmarts, all that is getting spent. It goes on bills, food, snacks, car. Because I done had a lot of downfalls with car. But you always have to have other money. So I'm like, bro, I'm never trading my time for money again. So I started working at Walmart. And I'm thinking, once again, what are we going to do now? A lot of people don't know what they going to do now. You always got to know what y'all going to do now. So after that, I'm like, bro, I'm bored again. Let me hop back on Instacart. And I always love Instacart because you feel like you're your own boss. Man, I can get on Instacart and make, $150 while y'all working 8 hours. I can make that in 4 hours. So I'm like, okay, it's not as good as my investment, but it's better than me working at these other big corporations. So I'm like, bet. Start doing that. And I feel like my money started going crazy. It's because I always got a mindset of make enough, invest, and leave. Most of y'all are stationary at these jobs, bro. Y'all don't never think about nothing else. Think about it. If you in Indianapolis right now, if somebody call you right now and say, hey, I need you to come pick me up from Shelbyville, there and back for $15, what are you gonna say? No. You're going to say no. But you will work hard under another man or another woman telling you to stock these boxes, do this, do that, do this, do that, for $14 an hour. Bro, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but all I'm saying is, bro, start thinking about this stuff, bro. So I started thinking about it. And when I started thinking about it, money started going crazy. I stopped trading my time for money. And if I was going to work a job, it had to be half. So if I'm making, let's put it like this. If I worked at Walmart and I'm only coming home with $80. For 8 hours, you make $114. But after taxes, okay, you take it down a little bit. So you only making $8 a day. Boom. Okay. Well, I need to do something else that'll make me $80 in half of the time. And then after you start doing that, you start saving all your money because you got all this extra time. Okay, after I done made my 4 hours, and my $80 in 4 hours, well, I got another 4 hours. I'm so used to working 8 hours. Now let me figure out what I'm going to do for the next 4 hours. You can do whatever. But me, I double down. Let me go make another 80. I made another 80. Mind you, that whole money that I told y'all about is still stacking. I'm not touching it at all. I'm not asking my mama for no money. I'm not crying. I'm not doing nothing. You know why? Because money is in place. A lot of people be like, oh, I can't. Well, I'm a college student and this and I can't work a job. But you know how to cook. Why you ain't selling no plates? But you know how to design clothes. Why you ain't designing no clothes? Why you ain't selling no clothes? But you got a good sense of smell. Why you ain't start a perfume a business up? Little roll on oil business. Why you ain't start that yet? You a fashion. Let's put it like, why you ain't make no hats? Why? You love cars. Why you ain't selling no cars? Why? Why you not doing that? But you crying. And they wonder why I surpassed so many people. It ain't like I got everything figured out, but this is the way I did things. And I'm still figuring it out. I'm on my second apartment. And I don't ask for nobody, no help for nobody. And anything, I feel like I owe my family everything. Y'all are so focused on these jobs and so focused on what people can do for y'all. Y'all don't even understand y'all full potential. Put yourself in a financial problem. I guarantee you will figure it out. Put yourself in a little financial stress. I'm telling you. You know all the answers. You just don't want to do it. Just like I knew I was supposed to be and drop some YouTube videos, but I'm in my room talking about some I don't know what to talk about. I'm in my room talking about I don't know if they gonna like my content. My life born. So we give ourselves the excuses. Just like it be 30, 40-year-olds mad when they be at work. Y'all ever understood like them fast food workers and they be pissed? Okay, what else do you want? Okay, can I get some extra? No, it's 25. You ever understood why they that way? Yes, they may be going through something at home, but the biggest problem is they don't want to work there. But the crazy thing about it is you don't have to work there. You don't. Put yourself in a little financial stress this year, do it. I guarantee you start making bread because you know the answers. All your answers are around you. I'm telling you. Bro, my car messed up. Yes, I will be upset, but I knew I had money over here, and I'm not robbing Peter to pay Paul. So once I start understanding, okay, if I am gonna work a job, don't work as long. Work at somewhere else so I can split the time in half and still make as much as I'm making there. And I knew at these jobs I was basically making $70 a day for 8 hours. So me doing my little investment with my headphones, me doing Instacart, me doing that. As long as I'm not working 8 hours to make this, the little $70, $80, I'm cool. And I kept doing that. I'm still doing it to this day. Because I don't trade my time for money. I'm not working these long periods of jobs, listening to people, waking up at these crazy times. They don't even really want you to work the times you want for $70, $80. No. Most of y'all are good at landscaping. Most of y'all know how to paint. Most of y'all know how to get a grass clean, get it crispy. Why you ain't start a lawn care business? Most of y'all know how to fix a screen like it ain't nothing. Why y'all don't buy refurbished, like messed up phones and refurbish it? Why not? Why not do it? But y'all talking about how to make money. I don't know all the answers, but that's how I made my first 10,000. I saved, and I understand the value of money, bro. Y'all be blowing all y'all money, bro. Yeah, just be real. If y'all see $968 on y'all check for 2 weeks, look, my bad, but y'all see $960 on y'all check, y'all spend half of that before y'all even get it. Some don't have none. Y'all get the check, it's $60 on it, like, and wonder why y'all don't got no money. That be the reason. No, I'm not spending my money. No, I don't want to. Do you want to go out? No. Can I take you to the movie? No. No. Start saying no to people. Like, that's how I made my first 10. That's how I made my first 10. That was my first 10. Yes, I had my downfalls. Yes. Yes, I had my downfalls. I still have my downfalls. But that's how I made my first 10,000. I saved. At these jobs, I saved. You feel me? Anything can happen. You got your leg break. You got to be put up for 6 months. Y'all don't even got 500 to your name. And wonder why y'all don't have no money. But y'all all on Instagram looking at motivational speeches and thinking these YouTubers' life is not real life, or you can't become that. Yes, you can. You got a voice. Why you ain't buy a camera? You go live every day on Instagram. Why won't you just pick up a camera and post it on YouTube? Oh, because you're not gonna blow up tomorrow? Most of y'all got talent with music. Why y'all not post y'all music? And I fault myself too. I don't post a lot of my music. So a lot of people got excuses. A lot of people gonna have downfalls. But if y'all wanna make money, bro, quit working these jobs and just going through the motions every day. You don't wanna work there, don't work there. But for now, you need to understand, if you make $700, put $650 up, live off $50. Most of y'all are lathered up, Gucci belted up, purple jeans up, but don't even got purple jean money in your pocket. Like, y'all backwards, but y'all wonder how y'all ain't got no money though. That's just me. But you feel me? That's just how I made my first 10,000. I hope y'all like this video, man. It's just me, man. I'm finna come back with a lot of more videos and just, give y'all the real, Making 10,000 is not as hard as you think. Yeah. Peace out, y'all.